Colette, it's been a few days since we found the strange stone under that village. We took a few days off to heal up and try to figure out what actually happened there. A half-orc man named Damon was sent by the king of AVNIA to assess the stone and report back his findings. Damon is a very strange person. He's followed around by a metal sheep who he calls Pythias and is constantly asking questions or fiddling with a small invention. Lord Eaton has invited him to join us on a few missions that he needs us to do before we head back to AVNIA. I hope to see you soon, Farron. 49805. Dear Colette, I didn't think things could get any stranger, but somehow they did. In the past few days, we've stopped a cannibal elf, unraveled a murder mystery, and saved a baby owlbear. We plan on making our way to AVNIA soon, so I'll save all the details for then. Farron. P.S. I almost forgot to mention our new companion. She's a young halfling woman named Jeremy. She has the blessing of the goddess Vivona, and she's been incredibly helpful. 429805. Dear Colette, I'm sorry we had to leave so quickly after the strange occurrences at the Opera House. We do have a lead on who caused all the chaos, and we'll be paying Andrew's entertainment a visit as soon as we can. The meeting with the king this morning went really well. He tasked us with finding more of those strange stones that we found. According to him, they're called divine shards, and they're scattered throughout the world. The princess made it seem incredibly important, so we decided to leave as quickly as possible. I'm sorry I didn't have time to say goodbye in person, so this letter is goodbye for now. Baron. 51805. Dear Colette, we've been in Dreadwood for a few days now. It didn't take us long to find the studio that sent the tape to the Opera House. The compound has the same ink creatures that we encountered inside the moving picture. Most of the ink creatures here have been really helpful, and they explained why they sent that tape. They just needed help and didn't really mean to hurt anyone. We've cleared out most of Andrew's entertainment and plan to leave Dreadwood as soon as we finish. We know one of the divine shards isn't far from here, and Jeremy wants to find it as soon as possible. I'll try to write again soon. Baron. 512805. Dear Colette, so much has happened since I last wrote to you. We barely made it out of Andrew's entertainment alive. The leader of the ink creatures nearly killed Damon, and Kyrie lost his arm. The rest of us are still a little shaken, but we aren't hurt. Things are beginning to get really scary, and I'm starting to doubt if I should really be here. We recently met a woman named Adelaide Clark, who's given us a lot of very confusing information. Isa doesn't think we can trust anything she says, but I don't think she's lying. Luckily, we found another shard earlier today, and we plan on making our way back to AVNIA. Until we come back, please keep any information I've given you to yourself. I don't know what people might do if they find out what we've been doing. Baron.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season 2 of Adventurers of AVNIA. Normal hair Jacob here to introduce you into the game.
That's a little weird, right?
I just noticed.
Did you just notice?
Got a haircut.
Wow, Grace, you're a great friend. I'm only saying that because I know you would say that about me. So it's just equal balance. Welcome, everyone. That intro was very cool, Spencer and Tyler. Very, very nice. Very good way to introduce the campaign. Before we get started, though, we have some people to shout out, including G Fuel. They have this brand new flavor. It tastes like Sonic. Hey, well, it's Sonic flavor. No, it's actually Peach Rings flavor. It's a limited edition. You can get yourself some if you use code Fireball. Get 30% off. It tastes like candy. I really like it.
And then just so you guys know, I have Jacob's limited edition cup right here.
Okay, so he took that to the gym, and I was like, "Did you just take the cup that G Fuel sent you to the gym?" And he was just like, "I was just using it."
I didn't realize it was a special G Fuel cup.
And he kept using it, and he's like, "Hey guys, look at my Sonic cup." And I was like, "Every time you use that cup, you have to introduce it as Jacob's limited edition Sonic the Hedgehog G Fuel cup."
Also, to be fair, the first time I took it, I didn't even realize it was a Sonic cup. I just thought it was a regular G Fuel cup.
Oh my god!
And I was like, I need a cup that has a lid that I can close. And so I just grabbed the first G Fuel cup I saw, which was this one.
Colton, where's my limited edition Sonic the Hedgehog cup? Where is it? I know you have it. Give it back to me. When will you learn?
If you ever use it again, they have to know who owns it.
You frickin' fricks.
You freaking fricks! When will you learn?
I've got the power. I've got the power of
When
God
will you
and
learn?
anime on my side.
Yeah. So another update for everybody. We are going to have Ghost of Saltmarsh episodes up pretty soon. I have them all finalized and ready to go. I'm just going to start uploading them throughout the next couple of weeks. Probably going to do 2 a week so that we can get to you guys with Tomb of Annihilation, which we are about 4 games into at this point, and we're really excited to get those up and show them to everybody. So, yes, you are allowed to absolutely roast the crap out of me because the episode going up this week, next week, was recorded in December of 2019. So,
Yeah, it's been a little
but
while.
hey,
Yeah.
they're all
Hey,
going to come out. There's
it's
only
been a
about
while.
6 episodes left, 6 to 8 episodes left. So
Don't
it'll be
worry,
about
guys.
4
I
weeks, and
date
you guys will be
everyone.
caught up.
Yeah,
I date
Colton
every
dates
single one of
every
them.
Colton
single
has
one.
to make a meme every single time. So now in the description, I just put when they were recorded so that the meme is obsolete.
Also, a little bit on my side of things. Obviously, we have AVNIA and Evenfall. We also have stuff on the Twitch channel, and it's been a lot of fun having you guys there. So if any of you are interested in seeing Variety Hour with me and Jacob and Tyler and other people,
Arcane Arcade Variety Hour.
that's over on the Twitch channel. So
When's Arcane Arcade Sea of Thieves hour?
Oh, we need to do that.
you
That's
know
what I
what?
want
That can be our next stream if everyone's available
my
tomorrow. Tomorrow morning.
See if
Tomorrow morning?
I
I
could
could do tomorrow morning, honestly.
I can't.
All right,
but
well,
you guys can.
all right. We're making it live. Jack and Colton, Sea
Yeah?
of Thieves tomorrow morning.
Oh, the
Do it, guys.
freaking Sloop Boys. Sloop Boys.
You gotta name the stream Sloop Boys.
Sloop Boys.
Also want to give a big shout out to our patrons over on Patreon. If you want to go support us, all of the money on there goes to upgrading our stream here, getting things like lights and cameras and actions. So big shout out to Echu, Melody Olvera, Mike Salomon, Cal the God, Will Pratt, possibly related to Chris Pratt, Penguin Culture, Adam Halleck, Arthur Sulza, Mimi H, Angriest Bird God, Rick Osborne, Grant Thatcher, Josh Travis, Autismo has the big gay, Mama Love and Papa Joy, Pimpin' the Hood, Patrick Skiffstad, Michael, just Michael, and Danny. Just Danny. Thank you guys
Did we
so
pick up
much
some?
for
Did you
supporting
pick
us
up some
over on
new
Patreon.
patrons?
We did get a couple. We got Michael and Danny and Patrick Skiffstad. So
Welcome,
Just
Michael,
Michael
Danny, and
and
guys.
Patrick.
Just Danny.
I like to think that they're all like 3 Irish triplets. Like, oh, it's Michael, Danny, and Patrick. Oh,
the Skiffstad brothers.
we love the Arcane Arcade.
Oh man. Thanks everybody. And now I'm handing it off over to Tyler.
Well, welcome back, everybody. It's been
A week, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's been a normal amount of time. We
Yeah.
haven't.
It's been a whole
But it's just-
season.
But
Yeah.
welcome to season
Whoa.
2 of Adventures of AVNIA.
I haven't
seen you guys since last
season.
You guys have already kind of had a bit of a recap. I'll recap it a little bit. Before the stream, we were streaming. A group of you guys were hired by Lord Henry Eaton to become part of his adventuring guild. You guys went on an adventure. You found what seemed to be some sort of strange device that seems to have some sort of connection to the gods. After many adventures and shenanigans and bullcrap with opera houses turning into full-blown cartoons, and then going to the studio and getting the shit beat out of you by a giant demon.
Hey, it died. It died.
It died.
Barely.
Kyrie lost an arm and Damon was thrown off of a cliff.
I like
Into
that
an
those
abyss.
two are comparable. You lost your
Yes.
limb. I fell.
You could have died, bro.
Yeah.
Could have been bad.
I was prepared. I was ready.
You guys have went into a mine shaft into a place called Tawa Bluff, and you found another shard, the shard of Ravona. Jeremy, being connected to Ravona, attuned to the shard and gained some powers from it. I'm assuming that you guys after doing all that you do down there, you guys go back up to the surface, or sorry, heading up to the surface.
Hey, Tyler.
Unless you guys have some extra, RP you want to do down here, I can kind of hand wave it because Kyrie knows exactly where he's going to get at.
Hey, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if your narration voice is quiet or if you're just quiet, but you're a little quiet.
Can you boost your? Yeah, you can easily turn up
How
your
about
game.
this now? I have
Much
boosted my
better.
game.
Better.
Quiet.
So,
Better.
do you guys? I'm assuming you guys can just exit the mines.
So
Unless there's something you guys want to do.
Jeremy just got the shard.
We
She
agreed to put it
just-
into the bag.
After
Yes.
she
Bag of
attends to
holding.
it.
And
Jeremy
so
attuned to
I'm
it,
attuned
and
to it, yeah.
That's right. I
Um,
took it. I put it in the bag.
yeah,
Yes.
and of course when Jeremy attuned to it, the whole thing the same thing that happened with Issa when they attuned to their shard. Jeremy's skin went very pale, her hair went stark white, and her eyes went red. But just like Issa, it only lasted for a second. It was very short before it faded back, and she looks normal as any other day.
Perry still there?
Mm-hmm.
Perry the Phoenix.
Oh yes, yes.
Taking him a
The-
little
the-
hat.
Perry the Phoenix.
A large hat.
Large for us, little for him.
Jeremy just
The Phoenix seems to be kind of minding his own business now.
Yeah,
And-
sure.
And actually, the roots where that had revealed the entrance to the crypt or vault or whatever it is. The giant tree's roots re-close back together and hide away the vault.
cool. Well, I think that just about does it. Don't have much more reason to be down here.
Have we decided if we're going back to Adelaide Clark or not?
Well, I think we're gonna have to tell her that we're going. I mean, I'm assuming we're going. I don't know. As much as I'd love to help these people, we kind of got a mission, you know?
Yes. Well, I think we just did that. My
They don't
greater
know if
issue
they want
is
anything else except to go back to their city.
right. My
And
greater
their
issue
city is gone.
asking about what they might want to do with the shard if they find out that we did get it. Farron already admitted he can't lie if they ask him.
Well,
Part of the oath.
You know what I should do? Out of game, I should move my mouse away from the end stream button.
God.
ooh,
I just looked at where my mouse was, and it was hovering directly over end stream, and I was like, nope.
well, I don't know. I can't tell if Clark was looking for the shard or not, but I don't know. We can tell her. I mean, it's not like she's gonna try to root around in that bag of yours, Damon.
I'm not
And
sure
even if
what
she
she'll
did,
do. I don't think she really even knows about it, and I don't
Neither
think
do
she
I.
really even cares about it that much. Seems like a couple of her men came down here to come look for it, and they never came back, and they aren't really even aware of what it is.
well, I
So,
bet. Yeah, I bet maybe she doesn't even know what it is until we told her. I mean, maybe Blacksun didn't even know. You know, maybe they just thought that. I mean, there's obviously a lot of wealth down here as far as
I think
you know.
Blacksun came down here to destroy this tree.
yeah.
I don't think they knew about the shard.
My concern is with the people that that follow her and herself. She's marked her enemy as Blacksun, and as of right now, that's part of AVNIA royalty, right?
AVNIA nobility.
Nobility. It's a slight difference as far as I'm concerned. If
Well, yeah.
she's aware enough that we're working for AVNIA by getting the shards. It might be in her interest to try to take it from us.
I don't know how useful it would really be to her, though. I mean, I don't feel much different. Did you feel very different, Issa, after you attuned to your shard of Lamona, was it?
Yes, given a few prophetic almost flashes. I think mine is more useful in a support sense. So mine might be less actively powerful, I guess. You could
Well,
say.
or maybe more so. I don't know. I just don't feel that different. I mean, I feel like a little more, I guess, like connected to natural things. I don't know. Feel a little kind of weird around here. Just like I can feel like vibrations in the earth and stuff, you know, like the life. It's weird. And I feel like, I don't know, like I could reach out and like touch it. It's weird. I don't know. But it's subtle. If I don't pay attention, I don't see it. But and I don't quite know what it all means, but I'm looking forward to figuring it out. I'm not. I'm sorry.
The background.
Oh, that was so funny.
We're all fun.
Either way, we're not. We can't just stay down here forever. Although I probably could. I'd like to come back here someday. We got to go at some point, and if we got to tussle with Adelaide Clark, so be it.
And the question isn't
No.
whether or not we're fighting her. The question is, are we even going to tell her that we're leaving? Like, how are we handling this? Are we handling it head on, or are we just trying to leave?
I don't see why not. They haven't really given us any reason to not trust them. They took us in. We helped them out. We haven't been a problem to them.
It's fair.
I don't
I
see
really
why.
don't think that they're going to be a problem, and if they are, then I mean, they're in our way.
Very well. There's a lot of them. We might just be trying to bail.
What are you expecting? Would they jump us for their stone?
I don't think they would jump us, but if Adelaide asks for it and we say no, and she decides that she wants it that bad, we've seen the cart she's tipped over. Sure, Darksun's done some pretty bad things, but if she thinks we might be in league with them, just by virtue of working for their AVNIA.
I don't
I
think she
think
will.
if she believed that we were already in league with them, it would have been earlier. We outright admitted. Hell, we have a son of AVNIA nobility.
That is true.
Not no less. We
They
haven't
don't-
lied to her. We haven't given her any reason to not trust us.
They also don't want to really leave this place. It
Yeah.
seems to be their home. They I asked if they wanted to come up to AVNIA, and they don't seem interested. So I think we leave and we make our way back to the city.
Agreed.
I don't think there should be any other problems.
And that's how we do it.
I do have a couple of questions for the king, though, when we make our way back. I've never seen one of these stones up close. Well, I've never seen where it came from. I didn't know it was just waiting here.
You mean, like, why are we unearthing all of these stones when they've been hidden for millennia?
This is the question that I've been having for quite a while. Is you guys just told me you found that down there. Well, what was it doing down there? Who put it down there? What was its purpose? What connection does it possibly serve? Is it the gods? Did they put them there in those specific places? Why has nobody else found them before?
Well, some of them have gone
And-
missing, right?
Now that we're
Yes,
unearthing
people
them,
have found them. Some of them have gone missing. Maybe your weird goo monster found the goo
Right.
monster.
so that's my question.
found.
They were meant to be found by anybody, not those who are connected to the divine blood or whatever it is. So what purpose do they serve? And why does AVNIA want them?
That depends, doesn't it? Some of them that have been found in that way seem to have corrupted them.
All because they didn't have the same divine blood that apparently we all have.
Right, I
don't-
understand. I get that
What-
part, but that just raises more questions. Is the problem?
Exactly.
Is what? Why? Like why are they just there?
Well, we ain't gonna find out down here.
Exactly. That's why that's why I yes, we should leave.
So
I
back
don't
to
think the
AVNIA
king-
then.
Great idea, Jeremy.
Thank
I
you.
don't think the king knows.
Then I guess we ask him when we get back to AVNIA.
Princess seemed to know an awful lot about everything.
If the king doesn't know, then I don't know. I don't know. Let's go.
You guys
Hi,
make your
Perry.
way through.
Damon has pulled out his journal at this point. He's just like writing down like a bunch of stuff, and he's like thinking while he's walking.
The giant phoenix that's no longer like fiery anymore. Kind of turns and like gives a nod to you guys as like almost a bow as you guys leave. It's easy enough to get up through the mines with Kyrie kind of leading the way through the complex. You don't see any more of those elementals. They seem to be gone. You make your way out, and you guys have only been down there for a couple hours at this point. So it's probably about midday when you guys exit through the mine, and people are milling about. You exit the mine straight into the kind of complex that is built just on the outside of this mine, and you actually see like some of the people that brought you into the settlement are kind of going about. Seems to be like going about like doing normal business, moving stuff around. Some of them are training on using firearms and bow and arrows and things. Just they seem to be doing general stuff. You actually see Adelaide leaning up against the main tall building and kind of like just observing the training grounds, and the training grounds is like, so think of like you have like the main buildings here, and there's like the tower here. That's where they built the training grounds at the base of it, and then past that is where the mountain and the mine shaft. So she's like standing right here at the edge of the building, notices you guys as you exit the
It's all like one
shaft.
like just like line basically, like an old timey western town.
It's kind of yeah. It's like you have one big building, so you have one big building here. A couple smaller buildings here on the side. There's like a road in the middle, and at the end of the road is the mine shaft. And you guys exit the mine, and Adelaide kind of notices you guys exit. She wasn't even like staring at the mine to see it, but she just notices you. My camera got off. Notices as you guys exit, and she kind of looks up and waves and kind of calls out to you guys. You guys actually survived.
Indeed.
Barely. I indicate to my burnt ass clothes. By the way, I hate to ask, you got any spare duds? Maybe things that the kids don't need or something?
Yeah, we can probably get some for you.
I'd appreciate that.
Don't need you walking around in such kind of.
I appreciate it.
We'll see what we can spare. One of like the people kind of goes into back into the main building towards where the warehouse is.
Thank you.
He's grabbing some stuff. You guys find anything? Find what you want down there?
Sure did.
That's good. Did you see my men at all?
Found no trace of them, I'm afraid.
Well,
sorry.
Assuming since you're destroyed clothing, they're probably more than dead. That's a damn shame.
Did we actually find anything? I don't remember finding. Okay, thought so.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like thinking. I was like, I don't think.
I feel like I'd remember.
Nope.
I looked in every goddamn corner of that dungeon.
Damn, losing a lot of people recently. Anyways, are you guys busy at all?
Shit.
The little quest notification pops up, and we're just like,
Well, we have.
Because seeing as you guys are quite capable and have seemingly proved yourself as kind of trustworthy to me, at least as much as I can throw you, I do have a bit of a situation I might want some help with.
Which would be?
I'd rather not just call out over here. Let's head to my office if you want to talk. Otherwise, you're free to go.
I'm looking at everybody.
We should at least hear her out. She's been pretty decent to us.
Can I insight her statement about moving locations? just to confirm that I don't feel any potential ill intent from it. Like she's trying to get us back
Yeah.
into the deepest portion of her city.
Yeah, sure.
I have no idea. 5?
You don't pull any. You can't really read her very well, but not on the surface. It doesn't seem to be.
All right. I don't see an
let's
issue with
start.
hearing her out.
Yeah, let's go.
She
I
kind
follow.
of pushes herself up off the where she was leaning and kind of walks into the building. You guys follow in behind, and it's that big warehouse building. The ground floor, which would have been like an ore processing area, has been transformed into like a storage area. It has boxes and boxes and boxes of materials that have been seemingly taken from the Blacksun Industries. And the person who went inside to go grab some clothes actually goes up to Jeremy and hands. It's like a fairly basic, like almost like workman's uniform. It's kind of old. It has a little bit of like like moth like eating away at it a little bit, but it's better than your.
Is it halfling size?
It's not halfling size, but it looks like that they've
no.
that they've like rolled it up a little bit to try and make it as.
Oh my god.
not as
Okay.
long.
I mean, I'll make it work. I'll like sit down somewhere and just try and like roll up the sleeves as tight and,
Yeah.
and the pants as tight as I can. And
You,
Kinda
you can fix that later, Jeremy, if you want.
all right. Thank you. I was kind of hoping they'd have something else, but I guess at this point I can't really complain.
The guy who gave you the clothing kind of says, yeah, sorry, we only have the workman's attire. More or less, we always have to kind of monitor for the kids.
Yeah.
We have to modify it.
Sorry,
We don't
Mr.
like produce it ourselves. We have to get it, and
I-
Blacksun doesn't.
I understand. Thank you.
Of course.
Much
And I
obliged.
kind of waits there for a second and just heads up the stairs into her office.
Jeremy, like, is it like coveralls basically? Like, is it like?
Yeah.
Oh boy, Jeremy like unzips it and like steps into it and is like, it's like I'm wearing like my dad's clothes. I'm like, well, this might take me a minute. I'll do it later. I'll step out of it and just kind of fold it up and hold it in my hold it in my arms. It's so big.
Oh man, that's adorable.
Well, let's go. Let's go see what she wants.
And if there's no saying against that, you guys go in, you walk into the office and close the door behind you, and you're back into that kind of room that is like over like the scaffolding over everything, and in the center there's like it's like an office with a couple of like desks and files and like a center table that has like a map of the Black Desert that looks like has been marked and things in place. Kind of like a battle map, but it's less like troop movements and more like kind of like almost notations about things.
Like scouting, right?
Yeah, it's like a scout. It's like a scout's thing. And she kind of goes up against one of the tables and leans against it, and says, "Well, if you're willing, I have a bit of a issue, and it might give you some more insight into the bullshit that's been happening here for so long. One of my spies that had implanted themselves into the Blacksun Industries had contacted me a week ago or so, saying that they had important information that they needed to about what they were planning, and so apparently it was something big, but then they just fell off the map. I don't know what they are. They never met the rendezvous. they're just gone. You guys are kind of outsiders to this whole thing, but you seem like good people.
What? So your scout disappeared.
Yes.
Your spy.
My spy disappeared, yes.
Okay.
I was hoping, because I can't spare many more men at the time, and in fact, if you guys can just go down there and survive whatever seeming hellish hole that is, she kind of points to the burnt Jeremy. You guys seem to be more capable than a lot of my people. If you could try, what I would ask of you, you don't have to, of course, but if you could either try and find my spy and get the information, or get the information yourself somehow, and find out what exactly Blacksun is planning, I would be very grateful.
Well, lucky for you, 2 of us are spies.
That is very helpful then.
2 of us have experience with those tactics. Is what
He's
I'm
just
trying
like
to say.
glaring at David, just like, the fuck, man.
I look
He
over
never-
at Adelaide and I
He
say,
never said for who.
when we first met, they told me they were pirates.
I also have experience.
Wait, y'all
in-
aren't pirates?
No, they're not. That was their spy face. They're spies.
Man, I thought I meant pirates.
Me too. I was disappointed.
They're both doing the same thing.
I mean, gotta admit,
Okay, well, that's very fortuitous for me. But
I am real curious as to what's going down with those people.
I agree. But-
Damon, we're on our way out anyway. You know?
Oh, you don't have to convince me. The only thing I want to know, I'm willing to go find her man and find out what's going on with these people. They seem pretty not good from what you've told us. But I do want to know one thing. What information do you have on them? I don't want to go into this blind.
What type of information are you meaning? I give you the information of what I generally know.
Did your
about
spy ever get you
Washington.
anything?
I mean, they've gotten they've gotten troop movements before. They've gotten production orders before. They've gotten information about their own forces as well and what they are exactly. I can tell you with that, and that might help with if any of you are
Not
questioning
what I was
doing.
asking. I'm more asking, why did
What
you
I'm
need a
saying is,
spy in the
what
first place?
We have been noticing a pattern that they have been taking in a lot of resources but not putting them out.
What kind
So
of
we-
resources?
Everything from black diamonds to coal, iron, copper, raw materials.
Can
They'll-
Damon make an Arcana check and put that shit together to, like, does that make any sense to him? Like, if you combine those materials together, it may make this thing.
I mean, sure, I can actually just probably give it to you just because of how you do it. You know, a lot of your stuff, it's a lot of raw materials. So whatever it is, they're building something big, and it requires a lot of power and a lot of it's big, whatever it is. If they're saying it's
Does it sound like
raw
a-
material. You can't quite tell exactly what it is.
It's coal and diamonds and copper and, like, did she name any
Iron
other, like, metals and
and-
iron and things like? Okay.
She names a few metals, but mainly it's those things.
Damon kind of just, after she starts listing everything off, and he just says, sounds like they're building a weapon.
That's what I fear as well. And if they're building a weapon, either they're selling it to AVNIA, and I'm totally fine with that, or they're going to use it for their own thing, and especially since they've been keeping it even more secret than even what they keep the AVNIAN contracts for. Like, my spy can get the AVNIAN contracts in a heartbeat, but whatever this is, she didn't want to give it to me.
Blacksun betrayed you before.
Blacksun has betrayed AVNIA before, yes.
How exactly can we identify your spy if we find them?
But you guys don't have, like, spy vision? Like, spy speak?
What is
Like,
okay? Well,
You seem to
You
presume.
don't have like when you
I
see
turned to-
another
I
spy,
turned-
you
I-
know they're a spy.
I turned to.
I thought that was like the whole thing. Like
Damon.
if
that
another,
means you're a very
Da-
poor spy.
I turned to
I'm not a
Adelaide.
spy.
I turned to Adelaide, ignoring what's happening over there. Is your man well versed in thieves' cant?
She is, yes.
Ooh,
I can contact her
bold
then.
of you to assume. Check your biases.
I can
Uh,
contact her then. If we
Damon-
find her, I can talk to her.
Or you can just ask her if she's a spy, because if she is a spy, she has to tell you that she's a spy.
That's right. I know
Definitely
that one. If
doesn't
they're a
have to
spy,
tell you
if
if
you're a
she's a-
spy,
Yes.
you have to say you're a spy if you ask them. It's like
That
Farron.
is exactly.
Like Farron,
how
are
that
you a
goes.
paladin?
Yes.
See, he has to say
He's
yes.
a paladin. Of course, he has to tell you.
Yeah, it's the same. It's a spy code.
Not all paladins have to tell the truth. I'm just one of the very cool and special ones that do.
Damon, I think your idea about spy work is a bit more out of fictional documentation.
Yeah.
Something more
No,
operatic.
no. James Bond was perfectly normal.
Yeah, Ian Fleming would never lie to me. He wrote some great books.
Did
That Daniel Craig fellow.
Did we just make James Bond
Very
canon?
popular in AVNIA.
Yeah.
You guys make
James-
so many popular culture things canon in this world.
James
I
Bond with an E.
to.
Yeah.
It's always
at the
me.
end.
It's always me and Jacob.
it is.
I'm sorry, Tyler. I know we haven't uploaded any of them yet, but you understand that fucking Ira and Ari are turning into celebrities every game.
Oh no, I'm.
Even in Waterdeep, they're like, today I'm Shia LaBeouf. And it's like, okay.
Shia LaBeouf is just in the game now.
There's
Well,
a lot
Shia
of
LaBeouf-
celebrities in Waterdeep.
Shia LaBeouf isn't famous in Waterdeep. so
Exactly. He's just
Yeah.
a guy.
just a normal dude.
He just walks around with a bag on his head.
Yeah.
Cannibal.
Damon, now understanding that maybe his spy knowledge is incorrect, kind of just thieves can't sounds cool. Is that what that is? It's like spy speech.
So,
I actually don't really even know that language.
no, it's
Is there
It's
pirate
more
can't?
cipher.
there's not. Thieves' cant is.
Fake
Pirates are
can't.
technically thieves.
Do you remember when we were in the sewers?
You say
the
fake
the
can't?
the first job we did together. All those signs in the sewers.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's thieves' cant.
I
So
could
anyway-
probably decode it.
Where's your spy? In the foundry, you think? Back in Deadwood? Dreadwood?
So, their last known whereabouts was they actually were trying to infiltrate Blacksun's manor. So you can either try there. There's also if they were actually captured, that they would probably have been taken to the Ponderosa mine.
Oh, all right. And I'm guessing the manor is in Dreadwood?
It's just outside.
No.
Like
Alright,
an
well.
hour's walk from.
Sounds like we got quite a trek ahead of us, y'all.
Yeah.
If
this
I
is-
may ask, if she had this information, why do such a risky thing before getting it to someone else?
How do you mean?
If they have information, and then they're like, "I'm just gonna go try to infiltrate Blacksun Industries' private
They-
manor."
They got the information from the manor.
They were going there to get it.
hmm
Gotcha.
That was the last known location was at the manor.
And
They
so
contacted
so
soon
you know,
after going there, and then disappeared.
and so you're not
Never met the
certain
rendezvous.
you're not certain what they have. You just know they
No.
got something.
I
How
just
long
know that
ago?
they said they had something, but they did not want to give it
Over
over a dead
post.
over a dead drop or a post, or mainly dead drops and stuff. They did not want to. They were holding on to it, and they wanted to give it in person.
That way, they'd be the only one.
You think Dead Sun is planning on reigniting the war?
You keep
That's
changing the name. You know that, right?
Black Sun.
It's
I
Black
think
Sun.
Dead
We've called
Sun
them Dark
sounds pretty
Sun and Dead
intimidating,
Sun.
though. Maybe they should change their name
That's
to that.
what they're going to be after.
That's what they
Black Sun?
they
More
changed their
like
name to.
Dead Sun. Jeremy and Damon are in a small boat with glasses on. Yeah.
Sorry, my brain isn't working because I forgot that the feat that I took was homebrew, so I needed to put it in. And I was trying to multitask.
You took a homebrew feat.
I did.
So did
Ooh.
Jacob.
What's up,
So
homebrew?
did I.
I took intimidation tactics.
Oh.
Ooh,
Aggressive
from
negotiations.
Jack Redding's Guide to the Black Market on XP to Level 3's Patreon, out now, written by me, Colton, and Tyler. Ooh,
I did not
okay,
give you permission to use my name, but
What if they weren't basing it on you, Jack?
I'll
What
be
if it's another
no.
Jack?
I'll be completely honest. When I named it Jack Reddings, I definitely was like, "Oh, Jack's a good name." Oh yeah, Jack. Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Like,
it's a reference.
yeah, it's sort of.
God, I would be the worst criminal.
I
swear.
actually had to Google Jack Redding before I made that the name. 'Cause I was
Oh,
like,
to
is
see
that
if
a
it was
famous
like-
name? I don't.
Is it Redding
It
or is
is.
it Reading?
No, Redd.
No.
just a bean company.
What were you saying?
Jack Redding Bean
What
Company.
was Kyrie asking?
Blacksun, right? Sorry, my brain. Okay.
Blacksun.
Do you think Blacksun's planning on reigniting the war with the Imperium then? Like,
mean,
reigniting it by putting AVNIA in a bad position, I should say.
I would not be surprised.
You said...
They were the ones to have caused the major, the last major invasion to begin with. So I would say it would make sense.
What's your spy's name?
Her name's Allison Cooper.
All right.
Of the Cooper family.
Is there a code or
Yes.
anything we should initiate with?
Are they often disguised?
I mean, they would be having if they weren't captured, then they would be trying to hide. Yes. But I don't. Again, we don't know where they are, so I can't help you with that. As for a code to kind of initiate that you are a friend, say the blackbird rises in the east. It's just a greeting. Doesn't really mean anything in particular.
Thieves' Cant doesn't have to mean anything.
Man, I really don't understand spy stuff.
How long ago did she?
I'm
go
just gonna
missing?
say, hi, are you Allison Cooper?
So
You bust in,
Damon,
you're like, where's Sly Cooper?
Damon, let me put it this way: if you had a random code of words that no one would ever say to you, except under specific circumstances, wouldn't it be helpful?
Safe word.
Say,
Or
for
safe phrase.
instance, if you need to know if you're talking to a friend or a foe.
Say you had people after you that would kill you if they found you,
Yep.
and you didn't know if a person that came up to you and said, "Hello, are you this person?" If they are the friend, a friend that would help you, or a foe that will kill you.
Am I already in danger?
Yes.
Most
Yes.
likely. You
Am I
always
in
are.
the dangerous place?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
So having a
Then-
I'll
code.
take what I can get at that point.
Well, having a
That's
code
why-
word.
I don't care if they know the secret code word. If they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you get out of here," and they don't know the secret super code word, I'm gonna be
And
like,
then-
"Well, I'll go with it."
That tends
And
to
then
be
you
when
die.
you get stabbed in the back.
Wait, why would they take me out of a dangerous place to kill me?
They wouldn't. They would just.
Why would they take me out of a place to? They
I don't-
already got me
They would
there.
say,
I don't-
They would
I don't
say,
know.
they would say, "Are you Damon?" You would say yes, and they would stab you in the throat.
While
I
I'm
don't know.
in danger?
I don't know why
There's
we're
a danger.
discussing-
No, I'm in danger.
I don't know why we're discussing the semantics of thieves' code when somebody's life is potentially on the line. So
Yeah,
maybe
that's
we
very
should
true.
agree.
kind
Baron
of
had a
hit the
good
road.
Look, I'm just throwing this out there.
Yeah,
I'm willing
I've
to
asked
go.
a question
look,
7
Damon,
times now.
Oh, sorry.
Thank
Can't
you.
hear you over the yelling of the
What?
him.
Of the
Yeah.
huh?
I didn't like. Oh, oh yeah. Didn't you show her though? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Over. She actually does say that. The him. What was that?
How long ago did she go missing, or stop responding?
According to the people the scouts I had in the area, about a week.
So I think we should just go to the mine. If you say that's where she'd be taken if she was captured.
Indeed.
I don't think she'd be hiding out in the
Might be
mansion
a
for
little-
a week.
It might be a little easier to get into the mine than it would be to get into the mansion.
Either way, both of those places are heavily guarded. You will have to have a way to get in.
I can
the
think of
mine,
one. Several, actually.
Okay. I can help with the mine a little bit too.
How's
we have
that?
some equipment. I don't know if I can help you. She points to Jeremy. Sorry.
Oh.
But we have some equipment from some of the Blacksun soldiers, the Black Corps soldiers, is the paramilitary group that is owned by Lord Blacksun.
And by equipment, I assume you mean clothing.
Yes.
Oh man.
That's why I'm saying they also tend to not be halflings, so
Why not?
they got a little bit.
Got a
racist,
worker's
if you presume.
uniform.
That's who they
Halflings ain't
acquire.
too common out here, I guess.
It's all right. Neither am I.
They
Are
don't
you
go
saying
for
that we need
people
to have a uniform?
Well, they certainly do, unless you know another way to get past a heavily.
It'll
guarded
help us
place.
sneak in.
Yeah.
I can actually. It's a spell, but disguises just might be better. I could save the spells for other things.
I'm just giving you an option.
Well,
I'd rather try my hand
Ooh.
at the clothing than a disguise spell.
I don't know. I could try something that could get me in. I don't know. I'd have to try it out before we get there. We got plenty of time.
I can give you the equipment, and you can make your decision when you get there. By the time you get there, it's a bit
Sounds
of a
like a
journey.
plan. Yeah. How long did it take us to get out here? It took us like 5 days, right? 6 days?
It'll be about 5 days if we came from Dreadwood. Hold on, let me look out.
Plenty of time to discuss the
1, 2,
linguistic points
3,
of thieves'
4,
cant
5,
around the
6,
campfire.
7, 8.
Perfect.
Oh,
Thieves.
it's more like 9 days.
Oh, geez, thieves' camp.
Thieves camp.
It's where rogues go during the summer.
Thieves camp.
How to be a better thief.
Yeah.
Camp.
Basically, thieves' camp. Well,
Thieves' camp
I'm
101.
on board. I mean, I think we were all planning on heading back to Dreadwood anyway. See if we could maybe catch the train back to AVNIA, but maybe I could get some new clothes in Dreadwood too. That'd be nice.
She goes over to the map that has like a large blown up version of Black Desert. If you go to the World Amble map that we have, it'll just be that kind of central area between where the mountain range ends and where the jungles begin to the south. It'll just be like a blown up version of that, and she points out the Ponderosa mine, which is about a day's journey eastward from Dreadwood.
Okay.
I get the World Anvil link again.
In the chat.
Yeah. You want me to send it again, just for you?
Oh, just for
found
you,
it.
Jacob.
Just for you.
We're at Tawa Bluff, aren't we?
Yes.
Deenie.
And they went to Dreadwood? Oh, Ponderosa Mine. I see it.
Ponderosa.
Okay.
Cool.
So are you guys gonna? So I'm assuming you guys are gonna take me up on this offer then.
Oh yeah.
I can of course supply you with things. I can try and help you with getting back and stuff. I don't have.
Don't worry, we
really
have
don't have money,
a lot of our
but-
own equipment. I think we've got a lot more here
Yeah.
than you do.
Yeah, I'd feel bad taking anything from you. I mean, you've been pretty swell so far, and
Oh.
we can take care of ourselves.
Okay. Just be careful. Try not to
we
get yourself caught.
We will.
I would hate to hear that you guys got yourself into trouble.
We get ourselves
That's-
into trouble all the time.
That's Damon and Jeremy's kind of specialty.
Oh, well, that makes me
I am
one
very
of us, but-
loud.
I am very loud.
There is a danger.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I've never been the art of subtlety. I'm clanking around
I know.
everywhere I go. Was it the buzzsaw or was it the shotgun? Which one was it?
It was the
giant
gigantic
metal ram.
ram.
No, it was the ram or was it the cowboy hat? I don't know.
You should put the cowboy hat on the ram, like between the horns.
It just kind of falls off. I'm like, I have to make one for him.
Needs a little strap.
A steel defender? Pythias the steel defender.
That was so good.
A platypus? Perry the platypus. Stupid.
It's my favorite show right now.
Is it really?
Real
Yeah.
talk, yeah.
I will just
Awesome.
randomly at work be like, busting feet and frenzied. I'm like, God.
Anyway,
We watch that episode of
D&D.
it like every night.
At least one episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready then?
It's ready.
oh
So do you guys want that equipment?
Why not?
yeah.
Yes.
All right. She leads you out of the office and down to the main floor. Goes over to one of the crates, open it, and starts handing out these uniforms, and they're actually pretty heavy and not something that doesn't seem like something you would necessarily want to wear in a desert.
How about we take them and then we'll put them on a days out there. I can put them in my bag of
That's what I'm
holding.
saying. You can, if
good
you,
idea,
you guys can
Mr. Dagger.
carry them. You can decide whether or not you're going to use them.
I'll take backpack off and I'll open it and I'll take each uniform. And before
seems
I
like-
take it though, I put the bag on the ground and I go over and I go to each person and I measure them.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Damon knows how to sew and to tailor clothing. He goes over to Kyrie and he stretches out the arm and he looks down.
I was just about to say.
And I'm like, I could make some adjustments to them.
Just stuff it with cotton or something.
Muscle suit.
Or put a
Oh,
stick
here
of
we go,
wood in it.
Jeremy. Farron, you be the legs. Jeremy, you be the head.
Oh my God, no! Farron should be the head. Farron knows how to talk. to
And you
people.
should be the legs.
You can't carry
I'm
me.
pretty strong.
I weigh quite a bit, Jeremy.
I can take it.
He even makes a drawing in his book, and it's tiny little legs, and then Farron's giant head and arms. And I'm like, do you see how terrible this would look?
Hey, I never said it would look good. I'm just saying I do not want to be the person talking to people. Farron should talk to people.
Oh, I'm not that great.
No, listen. The thing I got planned, I don't know. I don't really want to try it here, but I don't. I think it'll take me out of the equation entirely. I'll be taken care of.
Do you
Can
have
I also
any-
be taken out of the equation entirely?
That would be good.
Well,
If they come up to me and say, "Who are you?" I'm gonna have to say, "I'm Farron," and they're gonna be like, "We don't know Farron.
I'll just turn you
I
invisible.
don't work here."
I'll just turn you invisible.
Oh, that'd be better.
I do have a question, Farron.
What?
If we're all around and you make noise and people ask if there's someone else there while you're invisible, do you have to answer?
No, it's more of if it's a direct question. If they were like, "Farron, is that you?" Then I'd have to say yes.
What if they
But if
said?
they just
What
go,
if they said?
"Who's
who-
out there?" I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, it's me. I'm in the corner."
But what's the candlestick?
I don't
So-
have to answer.
So as long as you don't say no, you don't have to say yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't
No?
have to, that. This is my workaround currently. Is if my mom's like, "Where were you last night, Farron?" I don't have to answer. It's suspicious, but
Gotcha.
that's my
Oh,
work.
here.
Bless your heart.
I can. No, never mind.
One last question for you, Adelaide.
Yeah.
Do you have any codes, anything about Blacksun that would
Oh,
help
that's
us
a good
pass
idea.
off as
Blacksun.
one
Once
of them?
again, I can possibly
Is Black
supply
Four?
that.
Yes.
Once-
Any
once you get there.
any code words that they use? Any specifics?
No, because they are very. Let's just say they don't talk much.
Perfect.
They do talk. They will ask.
No.
they'll ask a question, but they don't have special codes.
Fantastic. That's all I need.
The underlings, at the very least.
Of course.
And
Do
actually,
they?
I will make sure to tell Blacksun that the Black Eagle rises in the east.
That's the exact
Blackbird.
opposite person that you want to tell that to.
Maybe they will think that we
and it's
are.
Blackbird, not Black Eagle. Thank you very much.
It's the. If we say eagle, will she be upset?
It's
will
wrong.
she think that we are?
She won't. She will.
She
know
will
that
be
the code is
uncooperative if we
Jesus
say eagle.
Christ. You know what
Probably,
this is going to
yes.
turn into? Like, Tyler wants this to be Mission Impossible. It's going to turn into Cars 3 or Cars 2.
What?
You know?
No, it's
like-
gonna be fucking.
Where, like, Damon
uh,
accidentally becomes a spy.
or either that or Pink Panther or Get Smart,
Yeah.
where
Smart, for
the
sure.
fucking hero
Laser
just
scene.
accidents into everything. All right.
Well, I think we know what we're doing, so let's get out of here. Thanks for your kindness, Adelaide. Appreciate it. Wish I had some food to give you, but most of what I had got burnt to a crisp. So,
Yeah, it is totally fine. Actually, you're doing us a huge favor just for this. So you have my gratitude and thanks for that. You don't have to. You've already provided enough for us, so you don't have to provide much more. We can live. We survive. That's what we do best.
sounds good.
Shall we
Well-
then?
I'm ready to go.
You guys leave.
Road. Hit the
It
trail.
takes about a day to get to the actual road, and then it'll be about 9 days to travel to the mine. If someone wants to roll d20s for me and see if there's anything that happens in your way,
I'll do it.
do it. Roll.
And I also have a bit of a question for one of my party members, so I'll try to add that in as well. 13.
Nothing. Just totally calm. And day one, it's totally calm. You get to the road just fine.
Yay.
It's totally fine. It's a peaceful day.
Hey, Damon. So, just from what I've seen so far, you seem to really know how to handle the gun that you were given.
Oh yeah,
Do you know how to like use them? Like, well,
I learned when I got to AVNIA. Yeah.
could you teach me?
Um,
I could pay you.
you don't have to pay me.
I could.
It's like the numbers. David's face, like,
No,
to be
it's
honest, kid, this seems like a bad idea.
gonna. Why?
But if it was anybody else, I'd say no.
Okay, so you
But
will.
you are the most capable 17-year-old I know.
That's saying
And
a
I've
lot.
seen a lot of 17-year-olds.
Teaches
So-
a majority of them.
Yeah. All right. I can show you how to use it.
Right now,
Not now.
but it's sunset and there's no one around. I'm not gonna shoot
Oh,
anyone.
is it? Have we like camped out?
I would say by this point, yeah, you've walked like a full
I go,
day's
actually,
worth.
this is a very perfect time to go do it. Let's go.
Okay.
And
well, as we're here, before you guys go off, I do have a concern before you go off.
What?
If this goes wrong and we're enemies with Blacksun, what happens?
What do you mean?
We're working for the King of AVNIA right now. Blacksun is an ally of the King of AVNIA, as far as everyone knows. If we don't get this information, or it turns out to be shit information, we might make an enemy with the entire country.
If the king still allies himself with somebody who betrayed the nation of AVNIA, then I don't want to serve him anymore.
To be fair, it's not exactly like we go parading around that we're king's servants, you know?
No,
we're,
That
just a,
too.
we're just a bunch of adventurers. I mean, there's plenty of adventures in
Yes,
AVNIA.
but if
Um,
something goes wrong, I'm sure Blacksun won't mind putting out big bounties again. You don't think the king
Bounties
will hear
against the
of
people
that?
who are bringing him the one thing he needs.
What do you mean?
My point is that we're arbiters. We don't owe anything to the king. That's why I want to ask him why he wants these stones. So right now I'm in neutral ground with him. And he's given me a great opportunity, and I really appreciate that. But we know what Blacksun has done, and we need to put a stop to it. And if he doesn't see it that way, then we shouldn't do this anymore.
If we don't get the information, I don't think it'll be convincing him. I agree that it needs to be dealt with, but if an entire country is on our ass, we can't exactly...
Look, I don't
the
think the
country.
decision that happened with him had to necessarily do with the King of AVNIA. I don't think it was his decision. I think Blacksun had enough money to keep his ass safe.
I agree.
I don't think there will be much of a problem.
There also wasn't exactly damnable information. My concern isn't if we do this right. If we do this right, there'll be no problem. We just show him what we learned. My concern is if something goes wrong.
Then Kyrie, and I take the gun off of my side and I just kind of load it. And I say, we better not screw this one up. And I walk off with Farron.
That was really cool, Damon.
And I turn around, I'm like, oh. Okay. Keep going.
And do that. So are you doing the skill learning?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we're
10
going out.
weeks.
I'm taking Pythias, and he's now has a target on him, and I say, "Don't worry, I can fix him." And,
Oh my
and he's
god!
going out, and we're
The
I'm
ethics,
showing
man.
Farron how to use the gun.
You want me to shoot Pythias?
What?
You want
He's
me to shoot?
fine. He's made of steel
Why can't I just shoot that tree?
because the tree is actually alive.
And trees don't move.
Wow.
Pythias can move. Also, he can fix himself automatically and magically.
Okay. If you
He's
don't,
fine.
he's not gonna like hate me.
Pythias, remember this.
From a distance. Meh.
How far
Is it
away
okay
is
if I
he?
shoot you? Meh. He said yes.
Okay. Well then,
Meh. He said he cares about your education.
oh,
Meh. And he feels no pain.
how do I tell him thank you?
Just say thank you.
Thank you, Pythias.
Meh.
Oh. Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
And I'm showing Farron how to use the gun.
Aw.
Can you both roll me
Uh-oh.
an intelligence check? Just flat intelligence.
Sure. 9, apparently.
5.
Okay.
Hey, flash of genius yourself.
I'm going to Flash of Genius myself and Farron.
Oh,
Isn't it a
Okay.
reaction?
Is this happening at the same time?
It's happening over the course of the whole thing. The whole time you're doing
So
this.
do I have enough time
No.
for 2 reactions?
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
So it's
It's my last 2 uses. So,
Okay.
yeah, you get a +4. So that's a 13 for me and a 9 for Farron.
okay. I'll say so. Damon is like an okay teacher. He like he's like trying to remember.
I taught
the flash of
physics and magic, not guns.
the flash of genius is more for like trying to figure out how to teach it. Like you
Yeah.
know how to do it, but you are having a hard time, like a little bit of a hard time explaining it until like you're like, oh, I should explain it like this. And Farron's trying to pick it up as best as he can. I'll say it'll take about 2 weeks to become, if you practice like every night, to become proficient in the skill.
Sweet.
okay.
Sweet.
I will mark this down as a day.
And a week is 10 days, so 20
days.
Jeremy's just kind of like watching from a distance with with Issa and
You're like-
Kyrie back at camp, and I say, you know, I really like Damon, but sometimes he scares me.
He's just sketching. Just that.
As Jeremy is like trying to make this weird ass outfit work.
You might want to take him up on that offer. He said he knows how to sew, didn't he?
I will, but I mean, he's kind of busy right now. I need to take a break from this anyways. Can I try something with you guys?
Sure.
I hate to occupy any of your time. I just want to see if what I think that my plan is for when we eventually go to Blacksun, to kind of get me out of the way as far as sticking out goes. I want to see if it works.
By all means.
So this is going to be a little weird, but
Does that have to do with the stone?
yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I don't know. I've just been thinking about it, and I think I can do something now. Issa or Kyrie, Mr. Kyrie, sorry. I'm a weird thing to ask of you.
Mm-hmm.
Could you pick me up when I'm done?
Yes.
Great. Jeremy is just gonna like concentrate.
As Jeremy concentrates, I glance to Issa. Like, what is getting ready to happen?
They're just like,
Jeremy like concentrates really hard and just kind of like envisions the stone and like the essence of Vivona, this essence of life and nature that kind of courses throughout the veins of the world, and focuses on like one particular vibration that accounts for like the heartbeat of the entire life force of AVNIA. Focuses on that and shuts her eyes really tight, and then she transforms into a tiny little albino field mouse and just kind of like squeak, and like darts over to Issa and Kyrie.
I'll
Field mice so much.
put my hand down.
Crawls into Kyrie's hand.
I think that'll do.
that'll do, mouse. That'll do.
I'll do that.
How long can you do this?
You're asking the mouse.
Okay. All you can do is squeak.
Squeak.
That is what mice do.
Kyrie really just talked to a mouse.
Stuart Little.
In a complete.
It's
How long
Jeremy.
can you do this? Squeak.
Jeremy will take her little like mouse paws and like tug on Kyrie's sleeve and like look up at him and like tug on the sleeve.
You don't.
And then she'll like pick it up and like go up into under the sleeve and like up his arm and like inside of his clothing and just sit there. And then she'll come back out after like a couple seconds and look up at Kyrie.
Stoicism.
That could
She'll,
work.
like,
I don't know what I'll feel. I don't know what it'll feel like in the Blacksun armor, though.
squeak. And Jeremy will like point her nose like down a couple of times,
I'll set Jeremy down.
and then, whoa, that feels so strange. I'm sorry. I probably should have asked you if I should get inside of your clothes. That sounds really weird, Mr. Kyrie. I didn't mean anything like that. You know, I was just
It's
trying
fine.
to test.
I bet Damon would be more than okay with it.
Uh,
Anyways,
He's just like
Yeah,
doubled over,
sure.
just like trying not to laugh.
Anyway, that was the plan that I had,
Perfect.
Mr. Kyrie and Issa. And
I don't know what it'll feel like in the Blacksun clothes. Hey, Damon didn't hear that shit.
Anyway, thanks for letting me try that out. I'm gonna
course.
get back to work on my thing.
I do think that'll work.
Cool.
I just kind of.
Okay,
Kyrie
fair.
kinda
That was a
sits
good
back.
shot right there. All right, now what you're gonna do is, hey, don't put down.
Sorry, I forgot.
Put it down.
Only up,
Put it down.
never at people, never at people. Sorry.
There you go. Put it down.
Teaching fair and good gun
There you go.
etiquette.
Remember, it's always loaded.
Right.
Even when it's not loaded,
It's
it's
loaded.
loaded.
Right.
Okay, that's
But always
enough.
make
Okay.
sure that
In
it
the
is loaded
meantime-
when I need to use it.
That's okay. Well, sure. Yes.
In the meantime,
Look, you got a sword for a reason.
Kyrie looks out and hears them yelling, and then turns to Issa. We're screwed, aren't we?
I don't even know who James Bond is.
Still on that?
Oh, God.
Hopefully, the best spy ever. If we've
I
never
hope
heard
that
of him.
there's like a quote list by the end of by the end of this series.
I want to know how many, like, at the
'Cause
end of the
goddamn, yeah, how
campaign,
many-
how
I
how
feel
many
like-
pop
Yeah.
culture
I
references.
feel like
we did?
people are misunderstanding what Kyrie said. Kyrie said, "Jeremy, ask Damon. I'm sure he'll be fine with it." Not
That is
Just-
not the way it came off.
okay.
No.
That was not what it. That was what it was meant to be.
Why do you think?
Issa's laughing so hard. Shrug. What's a James Bound?
Bond.
James,
guy.
not James Bound.
It's James Bond.
Bond.
Sorry,
All right.
Lisa has a weird
For
accent.
England, James.
Anyways, no. In all seriousness, though,
I have ideas for that, but it'd be something that might be best to be mentioned to the entire group, less so between the two and half of Jeremy's listening.
fair.
What?
The two of us.
Okay, good job,
Right.
Farron. We'll do more tomorrow.
My concern is I can always go back to Kingsport, but the kid is kind of.
About me.
Concerned about failing.
I can
If-
always go back to Kingsport if something goes wrong. Your life is here.
In AVNIA. I doubt Blacksun's word will hold much.
I mean, I don't have to go back home. I'd like to be able to go back home, but
Yeah, I would too.
If we kill one of the Black Core, I can take information from them.
okay.
You'd have to kill him for that.
I have to kill them, or I have to be around when they die. But if they are truly as malevolent as Adelaide Clark says, we'd be taking out a force that we'd eventually be fighting anyways. But that would help us get in.
You could get any secrets they might have, any
I can-
codes, any names, any stuff, so you
Essentially-
could be the speaker.
I essentially turn into them for a brief moment, for an hour.
Would give
It's-
us enough time.
Incredibly hard, unless I'm unlucky, to find out it's not them anymore.
How much can you learn from them?
Enough to pass as them, so quite a bit. I would learn memories, their favorite, possibly color, if that was important.
I don't like it, but I think it's our best plan. I also think we need to find proof. We can get in there and we can find proof, then we can show it to the king in case anybody has any doubts.
The spy is supposed to have proof of something at least.
Again, my concern isn't even that. My concern is what if the information is bullshit?
You think Adelaide's lying?
I don't think Adelaide's lying, but what if it's not as big of a deal as they think it is?
Maybe it's a trap.
This infiltration goes well, they won't even know that we found out.
That's fair. There's nothing we can do but try. I'm less concerned about myself on this one. I'm more concerned about you guys.
What are we supposed to do after if we do succeed? Just go to the king and say, "Hey, we found this. We were infiltrating a noble's house, and
No, I think we hold the information as best we can.
Well-
Notes, letters,
I can-
anything.
I can get it to Adelaide. I can
Note-
send it to her.
Notes, letters, anything we send a copy to Adelaide. We keep what we have, and then if we're
Okay.
ever questioned by the king, we have the information on hand. The arguing point.
What if it's something that shouldn't be held on to? It should be known right away.
If it's something that needs to be known right away, and it's 25 words or less, I can get the information to whoever it needs to go to.
I'll hold that to you guys. You ones are the Avnians. If it goes wrong, it's you guys that can't return home, not me.
Kyrie, I haven't known you for very long, but I've known you for the past couple of weeks. Where's this sudden empathy coming from? There's more going on here. Why don't you just tell us?
Spencer, can I ask one question?
Yep.
What's the date in the game?
It is the 13th of the 5th month.
13th.
I'll be right back, you guys.
We're in the desert in the middle of summer? Mother bitch.
It's hot. It's hot.
And we all met on the 5th of the 4th month. Except Farron, Issa, and Kyrie have known each other for about a week longer, I think.
Mm-hmm. And then Jeremy
What's
a
the
bit
day again?
further behind.
It's the
13th.
13th.
13th of the 5th month, yes.
It's just concern. That's all it is.
Kyrie, I've seen you lose your arm. I know when you're scared.
Yes, it was my arm, not yours.
I think we need to understand that this is a risk.
I know it's a risk. That's what I'm making sure everyone else gets.
I understand fully that it's a risk. It's also a risk going out in the middle of the world and trying to find these stones. Look, I'm just saying that we can value every option that we can, and we should. But I mean, we have to try something.
If the three of you are ready to face the potential consequences, and I'm not going to stop anyone, I just want to make sure everyone is aware.
I can't lie, so I'll just say I am starting to feel like I'm in over my head here. But
Well, look, we're doing this for the grade of everything.
yeah,
Not
that's
just
why I'm still here.
Grade of AVNIA. I mean, right? And he kind of gestures to everybody. I said, isn't that why we're doing this?
Yeah. He's wrong.
If AVNIA is going to use these for some nefarious reason, they're going to side with Blacksun and allow this war to continue happening, then I don't side with AVNIA.
Then
What I'm trying to get you to understand, Kyrie, is that I don't care if this gets us in a bad mix with AVNIA or not.
Yes, my statement doesn't just lead to you, though. It lends to the other two that are Avnians.
I mean, the whole reason I left was so that I could go back home, Mr. Damon. I don't make this decision very lightly to help Adelaide. I think it's the right thing to do. Just because I left to save my home with the hope that I'd come back to it. But I guess that doesn't necessarily have to happen. As long as it's all right.
You're going home, Jeremy.
I hope so.
And Farron?
If I go home now, I think I break my oath. So I'm here until I die, I guess.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let that happen, Mr. Farron. Not on my watch.
By the way, Jeremy's got a pretty good idea for how to get herself out of the No costume situation.
Yeah, it was kind of funny, but I'd do it again, but I can't right now. I kind of lost the vibrations, so.
Well, tomorrow.
Easy, I
then.
hope you understand that we're talking about you too.
Sorry, I was looking at a very cute picture.
Oh no! It's fine.
He has their photo album out.
Look at my
no.
cat.
I'm not trying to be like, oh, you're not listening. I'm
no, thank
actually
you.
Damon would
Instagram.
actually say that.
Sorry, I was thinking about specifics of.
You want to go home, right?
Yes, but
Eventually. That's how I take it.
I go home when I'm done,
Right.
which could be anywhere from 20 years from now, 100 years from now.
I suppose that does lend a question for me. Why are you doing this?
Haven't I told you before?
You just want to learn?
If my people are in danger, it would be on me to learn as much as possible to keep them safe as possible.
And you see Blacksun as a potential danger.
They have resources. He's apparently gone rogue. He apparently, from a source I can't quite trust, but when can you? Sided with the Imperium.
Yes.
It seems suspicious, dangerous,
And something you need to get involved in.
something I should at least know about.
Kyra will nod. Very well. And if we ever need to speak to the king about it, you can't tell a lie, Farron. And he probably knows that. So anything you say has to be true.
I mean, I'm sure it's on record somewhere.
Kyrie, still never answered my question. Look, I'm here because I want to learn more information about what's going on, and I'm willing to help AVNIA. Jeremy's here because she's seen the end of the world. She doesn't want that to happen. She wants to go back home. Farron's under an oath to protect his people and to do the right thing, and Issa's gathering information for her people. Why are you here, and why are you concerned with us?
I will say I have a home that I want to return to someday. And if this is true with Blacksun, then it's likely that home won't exist. Hasn't exactly been created yet either. But I have a future in mind. One that doesn't include the Imperium just controlling everything. That's why I'm concerned about you guys. Like I said, if this goes wrong, I can go back to Kingsport. If this goes wrong, Issa can go somewhere else. It'll be the same thing. They can learn elsewhere what's happening in the world. I nod to Jeremy. Your homes are AVNIA, and knowing what my future being taken away from me would do to me leads me to be concerned about what it would do to you.
I punch you in your shoulder. Not like hard, but like Damon just punches you in
Which
the
one?
shoulder and he says, the one that doesn't have an arm.
Okay.
And he says, I knew you had a heart. And he kind of walks over and starts repairing Pythias.
Sometimes I wonder myself. He'll lean back.
You're a good man, Mr. Kyrie. I hope you find that future you're looking for.
Done too much bad to be good, but I'll take decent.
I'll be the judge of that. Damon, could you help me with this piece of shit?
Yep.
The bad.
Yep.
I feel like
coveralls.
it's
I
just
go over.
you've gotten so frustrated with it. You're just like
I'm tired of it.
you're done.
I go over. I use my right tool for the job ability, and I spend a couple of minutes creating I don't know if there's like like sewing supplies, but Damon doesn't carry them around, but he can use this ability to create them. So over the next couple of minutes, he creates these tools, which is, I'm pretty sure how the ability works. Let me double check. Right tool for the job. An hour of uninterrupted work, and I will create some sewing tools, and I will get to making Jeremy's clothes fit.
Nice. Yeah, you do that. It's easy for you. It's easy enough.
God damn it!
You know how to do it.
I fucking love the chat. I'm sorry. Someone put Kyrie's looking for his pirate drow girlfriend, and the immediate response to that was Jarlaxle.
It is Jarlaxle.
As I'm over here Googling this.
He's a villain in Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Someone hasn't
Okay.
brushed up on their Forgotten Realms lore.
Yeah, when you do that, you create better clothing for. Pretty much, you're able to repair Jeremy's clothing using some like the stuff that you were given, some of the clothing, and so kind of patchwork it.
As serious as I want to make this, it is so much funnier for Damon for an hour, like, magically creating tools, and it's a sewing machine in the middle of the desert.
Like one of the ones that you have to press with your foot.
Yeah.
It's
Like a singer sewing machine.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You need like the little like old lady glasses too, so you can
Yeah.
see the
He wears glasses. Always wears glasses.
tiny little specs though.
And you pass the night away. I'll kind of wait this a little bit.
We pass away in the night?
You pass away.
She passed away?
Your adventure. I'm tired of your freaking role playing. Just get to the good parts.
We want combat.
Encounters I planned.
You wake up in heaven. The gods tell you to get back on track.
It's the next day. Can
They
someone
point the
roll me
train to you.
I'll roll
Any
it
long
this
rest?
time.
Take the
a long
railroad.
rest?
Roll a d20. You
Oh,
find 30 kobolds seeking revenge.
I'll take the d20 this time.
I hope that Issa becomes like a frickin' like boogeyman to the kobolds that live in the Black Desert.
Ladrin bard.
Yeah.
How's a 12?
A 12 is
Most threatening of creatures.
The Baba Yaga, but it's Issa.
All the
Issa.
colors are
Issa.
All the colors are what? Sorry.
all the colors are to warn them of how dangerous they are.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
gosh. Oh my god.
Rip
Damn.
season 2, they
Clever.
died on the Oregon Trail.
You died of dysentery.
Died of dysentery. All that create food and water that Jeremy made, it just did
it just did not sit right.
horrible for their bowel system. Bowel
The
system.
next night is peaceful, and then you have the next day. Can someone give me a roll? Another.
I'm just gonna,
Me.
if you're fine with it, Tyler, I'd like to just say that we've been doing the training
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I'm assuming
Okay.
you guys are doing the training, unless something happened that
13.
night. I'm assuming.
Preparing new
It's
spells.
fine. Next day. Is it day
I
4?
am never rolling the d20.
Oh, Jeremy.
Jeremy?
I'll roll it. Sure.
Just go in a pattern then.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Did you roll natural 20?
I did.
Give me
Uh-oh.
a D100.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
4,000 orcs.
Damon's entire extended family. Oh god, freaking Fury Road. What a day! What a lovely day! Oh my god, 91.
Okay, hold on a second. What is going on with the music? Because this is not the music I have.
I was gonna say, I'm like, dang, this is very like high fantasy out here.
Yeah, it's not what I want. What
Yeah.
hold on, let me
Stop.
just leave the jukebox.
Oh, it's because I'm the DJ?
Why are
The
you
DJ.
DJing? Get out of my jukebox.
I don't know.
Get out of my jukebox.
I didn't click Push be a DJ. You
Sorry,
can be
guys,
a real
it's on
DJ.
Hey, you know what? While
Not a
we're
fake DJ.
figuring this out, Mage's Tower super chatted $2. I had to leave, but I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Thanks. Thank
Jimmy
you.
Styles super chatted 10. Thieves can't. Basically a veiled language. If you want a person dead, you might be looking for a good exterminator to take care of a mole in my backyard, quietly, so the neighbors don't wake up.
Yeah, it's like in John Wick when they say they're
call
having
for
dinner for a party of 4.
Yeah. Jimmy Styles super chatted $5 more. It's a Mr. Bean movie. Spencer just silently bumbling through, unable to speak, so they don't blow their cover.
I love
Can you roll
that.
me a D100 again?
Oh no.
I rolled a 90. Oh, another D100?
Another one.
Another one.
D100.
There were more
pixies.
kobolds.
Like 50 kobolds come from
54.
54 kobolds come from.
Oh no. You okay there, bud?
Sorry, I forgot to mute myself.
I thought he said I forgot to meet myself.
Yeah.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Forgot to
M-E-A-T.
that kind of meet.
I forgot to M-E-A-T myself.
Forgot to meet myself.
I would kick Jacob from the call if I could, and it wouldn't mess up the entire overlay.
That's awesome.
As you guys are walking along the road, you actually look off to the right, and actually just off the road is like a tent. It looks like a like almost like a maroon and like purple tent. That's just off the side of the road, and there's like a wooden sign in front of it that says. Hold on, let me look this up.
All right, palm readings.
Honestly, I'm expecting the circus.
Is it Markham Southwell?
The local parade is
Yes,
in
it's
town.
totally Markham Southville again.
Oh, parade.
The local parade is in town.
That just
so much.
to me it sounds like old video game logic, where like as soon as you leave the areas that you're supposed to be in the game, all of the random NPCs in the desert are just named Markham Southwell for some reason.
Man,
You meet
Tyler
one.
Tyler Studios needs to really patch this freaking game.
It says magical Michael's marvelous magical market.
Magical Michael's Magical Marvelous Market.
Magic
Yes.
Mike?
Something like that.
Hey guys,
Gosh,
look, it's Magic Mike.
We have,
I can't.
we have
I
to
can't
stop.
go in there,
we
guys.
have to stop.
I'm not old enough. You guys can have fun though. I'll just stay out here.
Matthew McConaughey's in there. He's selling swords.
Joe Manganiello is
Yeah,
in
he
there.
is selling so.
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum.
No, only one way. No, only one way.
Oh yeah.
Can I roll a history check?
Go ahead.
Have I
Have you
ever
met
heard
Magic
of
Mike before?
Magical
Who's
Michael?
Magic Mike?
You know about
It's magic.
Mike.
It's Magical Michael's Magical Marvelous Market.
Oh no.
I got a
Is this
dirty 20.
is this our Gilmore's Glorious Good?
You have never heard of this guy before.
Hey, you have no idea what that is.
It's a,
Looks
it
dangerous.
looks like a
trustworthy.
very small tent too. There's not like a whole lot to it. It's just like one little tent.
You know, we could just keep walking.
I'm interested.
Kyrie, you know I'm not
Honestly
going to let you do that, right?
Oh,
I got to know what's in that tent.
They
Oh, God.
put magical in their name twice.
That must mean they're really magical.
No, Michael is magical. The market is also magical.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Magical
Mike.
Michael's Magical Marvelous Market.
Do you think they sell art supplies in there?
Oh
Just
God.
like,
I'm
his
writing
name
this
is
down.
Magical Michael. Aside
I'm
from
so
Magic
sorry,
Mike.
Tyler. I'm so sorry.
Oh, this is amazing.
Totally fine.
I'm walking to the tent.
Oh God.
Oh, nobody's
you-
gonna stop me from getting in there.
Nope,
I'll,
you walk
Turn-
to the
I'll-
tent.
turn follows.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I guess if you're
Dang.
gonna get in the shit, so do we.
As soon as you guys walk into this tent, you're expecting like a very small, cramped little area of how many people there are, how many of you there are. It's massive inside. It's
Oh, it's
definitely
Bigger on the
bigger.
inside.
It's
Yo.
definitely bigger on the inside.
You all over
It's
here,
actually-
Harry Potter?
Actually, and so
Heard of
kind of like
Doctor
Harry
Who.
Potter
Harry
ones.
Potter.
Except you know how big those tents were? Think like 10 times the size.
Whoa,
it's like
that's
almost
huge.
a warehouse
Okay.
sized area inside here.
Damon says,
And there's
tent
just
is 10 times the size of the previous tent that we were in.
the
tents in Harry Potter.
shelves and shelves and shelves of like items and things. You don't see anybody here too, but it's also like kind of cool in here. It's kind of actually kind of nice. It's almost like an air conditioning.
Thank God.
Um,
Wow. I have
Air
90
conditioning.
gold.
Really?
How much does
and-
Farron have?
Yeah, Farron's a little rich over here, I
Little
guess.
hoarder.
Yeah. It's me. Of course I'm hoarding.
I mean, I have like 250, but
I
Oh,
don't know. how many
then
gold I
I'm not.
have, actually.
I'm not anything more than you then.
But yeah, you see items of all types. Damon, you're like, that's a magical item. That's a magical item.
That's
a
magic.
great
That's
sword.
magic. Oh my
It's
goodness,
just
these are
magic.
these are a bunch of magic items in this place.
Is there like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
person in here?
Michael!
You hear someone say, "Yep, yes, it is.
Oh, are you magical Michael?
Yes,
Can we call you Mike?
sure."
What does he look like?
You don't see him.
Oh,
Where you at?
You
Mike?
just hear a voice.
He's
Look up.
pretend.
You see
I'll
him.
be
you
right
see
back. Somebody's at
a
the door.
human standing on the ceiling upside down. They are wearing like
Hey,
Oh.
buddy.
kind of like a frock coat. They have a top hat. That has like a little miniature like duck on it for some reason.
One feels like a duck in all this sweat.
And he actually like
Quack, quack.
walks to the side of like the wall, and then just like steps onto the wall and then walks straight down that and steps onto the ground to kind of meet you guys face to face.
And
Michael, what are you doing with the
As-
big old tent of magic items in the middle of the desert?
Well, hold on, I'm not done explaining
sorry.
describing him yet. As he walks up to you guys, one thing that you'll notice is that he has white hair, pale skin, red eyes. And he's like, "Hi, welcome to my magical. What's the name outside again? What did I write this time?
Magic,
Magic Mike's.
Michael's Magic
Magic Mike's.
Marvelous.
Welcome to
Sorry,
Magic
I,
Mike's.
I entered into the silenced zone for some reason. It's Magical Michael's Marvelous Magical Market.
Did you catch the thing about his skin color and eye color, Jack?
No, I left.
He has pale white skin and red eyes,
He's
Which
Okay.
albino.
We can't jump to conclusions yet.
which
You
is
might just be an
similar
albino.
to. That's fair.
They exist.
Yeah.
So, you guys want a magic item?
Yes, I do.
Sure.
I'll
Can-
give you 90 gold for a divine shard.
No divine shards. But
He's
I
just
can give you-
albino, guys.
I can give you
Wow.
I can give
Real
you a magic
smooth,
item.
Damon.
Thanks. I
for
tried
no
really hard.
money.
For
A
no
man
one?
down for
money.
no money.
No money. He brings out he actually goes and like behind like a counter and like lifts out a chest and like opens it and it's and there's like nothing on the inside. Okay, put your hand into it.
Is it like a variety box?
Magic
hand
Mike,
into-
do you want us to put our hand into your bag? To your
I want you to
magic
put your
bag?
hand in my chest.
There we go!
God, it's hard.
God.
Aha, you're Davy Jones now, fuckers! And he leaves.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
And guess what's inside it?
Just falls. Farron's gonna do a quick divine sense.
Okay. What's his divine sense
Oh,
pickup?
God.
You know, I do this quite often and I never remember.
Yeah, I know. You constantly ask.
Celestial fiends and undead.
Guys, it's a glory chest.
Oh, you took it there.
Whoa.
You guys are saying Magic Mike for the last 10 minutes! You guys are like,
They're
cool,
strippers,
cool,
not
It's
prostitutes.
a chest
cool,
of
made it
glory.
sexual.
It's a chest of glory, guys.
Magical Mike's chest of glory.
Hey, Jake, if you
I
can't
know, I know.
A great place to freeze.
I'll say
Oh
you
my
don't
God.
pick up any of those,
Oh, bye,
but you
Jacob.
do get a sense that there's something
I stick my hand in the chest.
off
Ah!
about this guy.
There's something off about this guy.
Dude.
It's like celestial, but not exact.
I'm just gonna roll insight. I don't trust this man.
Well,
Mystery is afoot.
As
Mysterious magical Mike.
stuck his hand in the chest, by the way.
who's sticking the hand in chest, or is anyone doing it yet?
Not yet.
Do it.
You stick your hand in the chest. Issa, what did you get on your insight?
If I lose
15?
my hand, I'm
I would
gonna
like
be angry.
I would like to incite this too.
Roll.
Can I do it?
13.
Both of you get. It's hard to describe. It's both. This guy seems both incredibly easy to read and incredibly hard to read at the same time. You can't quite. He wants you to put your hand. One person to put his hand in his chest, which Damon's doing. He doesn't. You can't really read.
This man's a bard.
You
He's
kind of get,
just like-
you actually do kind of get almost the same sense that you've known from like other bards that you've seen. They're kind of the same kind of.
Can only be one.
Are you being completely like honest? Are you being like incredibly honest and totally not hiding anything, or are you hiding everything? I can't.
Or are
tell.
you being a bard?
Damn it.
He should just instantly distrust this man.
Jacob,
There is another.
roll me a D100.
17.
17 kobolds attack your hand.
You put your hand in. You put your hand to this empty chest, and as you like put your hand in, you actually feel something, and you can like grab it if you want.
What does it feel like?
It's like metal.
Old grapes.
Oh, is this a guessing game? How about a
No, just pull it up. Pull it up.
copper steel alloy?
Pull it up.
Oh, okay.
They're a
Um,
beryllium carbonic alloy, and
you
I
pull
can
out what
fly.
looks like a circlet.
Hey,
circlet?
like mine.
Hold on, let me.
we can be buddies. Circlet buddies.
It's like a.
Yours
It's
is
like
more like a diadem.
kind of a golden circlet with like in the center. There's like a large like black diamond in the center of it, but then from the black diamond it looks like almost like a sun burst from it.
A amulet, a circlet, so like
Circlet.
around your head,
Yes.
black diamond, and then sun shit.
Yep.
And shit.
I can give you that for no money,
Wait.
so long as you shake my hand.
Wait.
No.
Okay,
don't.
what happens
Wait,
if I take your hand?
No.
I'm looking at the circlet. Does it?
Mhm.
Does the design look spark any memories to me? Anything familiar? Anything? Does it seem
Why?
like it belongs to like a faction? Like
No.
no? Okay.
No.
Sorry. What you described sounded a lot like
Oh, yeah,
potentially Black Sun, and I was like,
No. I mean, it has. They both have like a similar like sun design, but this doesn't look like anything like what. The design of this looks different, slightly different.
I am curious.
Man.
Everyone has a price of some
Take a
sort.
message.
No money, but is
No
there
money.
something else involved?
It's fun.
Like what happens if we shake your hand?
Eternal friendship. Right?
Farron's gonna cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay.
It's broader than the other one.
It's a little bit more obvious,
Yeah.
but
Hold on a second.
I mean, technically it's the same thing, but actually casting the spell gives you more than Divine Sense.
right.
For some reason. I don't know. Even though Divine Sense's description says you cast Detect Good and Evil. This guy's evil.
Okay. What exactly?
You get a question mark for it.
You
the
can't
alignment.
just you can't just call someone you just met evil.
What's the spell again? Detect. Evil and good?
Evil and Good. It also tells you if items are magically consecrated or desecrated, including like the area around me. It lasts for 10 minutes, and it's anything within 30 feet of me, so I'm just like a radar now.
Bing.
Bing.
You get the same kind of sense from that you got with the divine sense. They seem kind of celestial, but not 100%. They seem different. It's like celestial parallel.
Celestial adjacent.
Celestial adjacent.
I like it.
I'm holding it currently. Go ahead.
The object isn't desecrated or hollowed, but other objects in the room are.
Okay.
There's always a bit of a catch.
The catch is fun. I'm having fun.
By us shaking your hand.
Yes.
This is just so like.
I pulled it out and I
suspicious.
look over and I see everybody's basically just like, and I'm holding it and I'm like, I think I know what this is. It's interesting. I really hope this doesn't mean something bad. Are you sure you don't want me to pay you?
Just shake my hand. That's all the payment I need.
Man, I'm not gonna stop him.
And you shake his hand? Cool.
Yeah.
You shake it?
Yeah.
Damon disappears.
Oh no!
Ah.
Hey! Where'd he go?
Uh,
Is he on the ceiling?
No.
Where'd he go?
Where
Thank you
did
for
you
your
s-
business. Now get out.
What? Hey, well, hold
Ow,
on just
ow,
a second.
ow, ow, ow.
No!
What?
Devin's
What?
our friend!
You'll find your friend outside.
He's outside.
Yes.
Insight.
Insight. I don't like rolling it, but here we go.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll insight too.
10.
We're all just like
I
inside.
rarely roll insight as Jeremy.
30-20.
But when your friend just kind of disappears in
Yeah.
front of you, desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's outside, but he's dead.
Yeah, you never lied.
Who else
By
is
the way,
rolling insight?
I wanted Damon to go out with that scream. I wanted him to be like, ah!
Perfect. Who else is rolling insight?
All of us.
All of you? Okay, so I know Farron got a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, you got 10.
I rolled
Jeremy,
a 15.
Isa,
16.
I really need to throw in expertise into fucking.
Farron,
He's walking in circles. He's panicking.
Farron.
He's just
He seems to be telling the truth. But again, he's hard to read. The rest of you, he's too hard. He seems to be like, I guess he told the truth, but you can't quite 100% tell.
This is why I very rarely trust bards. Where is he?
Outside.
I assume something.
Look!
Like
Oh,
directly
is-
outside.
I'll go.
Go
I'll go.
look.
I'll go
Zane?
check. I'll go check. Y'all stay in here. I go outside.
Go outside. You don't see Damon.
Is the tent still there when I turn
Nope.
around? Fuck! I knew it. Am I just alone in the desert?
Yep.
I
Oh
wonder
my
where.
god!
Fuck!
Horrible. I'm gonna cast sending, and send it to Farron, and I'm gonna say, Damon's not out here. Tent is gone. Fuck.
Do I get it in my head?
Yeah, it's sending.
where-
Just so you know, if it's a different plane of existence, there's a 5%
There's
chance
a
of it
5%
failing.
chance that it fails.
Hold it for me then.
Oh shit! I was hoping that wasn't going to be
Okay.
a worry.
I'm
Okay.
frightened.
I can always cast it again.
We're in danger.
34. We're fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Farron gets Jeremy a Jeremy text message in her
You
head.
get to see Bear kind of jump really quick. He's confused. Where is Damon? And now Jeremy's gone too.
Mhm.
She can't get back in.
Go outside. Leave. I don't want you in my shop anymore. Get out.
But
Out. No. Out. Out.
Who is this guy?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, he's just like push you. He's just like kind of trying to push you.
I'm gonna try to like hold myself.
He's not like pushing you too much. It's more
Look.
like trying to almost shoo you out.
Look, tell us where Damon is, or you'll end up in worse condition than I did when I lost my arm. Intimidation. I'm gonna try to intimidate.
Yes. Oh no.
He's like walking in circles.
I forgot about Pythias.
17.
Oh,
If anyone would like,
He's like still like trying to shoot fair, and then pauses, looks at you. Really? You're gonna be like that?
Oh.
He snaps his finger, and Kyrie disappears.
Can I cast
Whoa!
dispel magic?
Walk out.
You just got zooted.
where am
Am I
I? Where
allowed to
did I
cast
go?
dispel magic?
I'll explain.
Pythias.
What do you mean you'll explain?
Pythias, sniff out Damon.
He looks at Farron.
Oh no!
If you want to find your friends, go outside.
We all have to go.
Scooby-Dooby
Okay.
Doo.
Is it like we all have to be outside, or
Pythias runs outside.
Yes.
okay? I will trust you,
Oh,
Magic
no.
Mike, but I will never trust another bard ever again, except for you, Issa. And then he'll walk outside.
He's just like,
Maybe you shouldn't.
they'll just glare as they're walking out. Just send like that last glare.
Gives a wave as
what
you
a
guys go
Dick.
outside. You guys go outside, and again, you see Jeremy there. You don't see a tent.
Oh, thank
See
Mona. And I
Kyrie.
hug
Damon.
Farron.
Wait, I'm here?
No, you're not.
We're not there.
Sorry.
But Pythias
Cut
is here?
to Damon.
Oh no.
Pythias.
You shake the hand.
Where's
and then you
Kyrie?
are gone. You're no longer in the inside the tent anymore. You're like, where? What? Why is it so windy? Oh shit! I'm in the sky. You're currently falling.
My God.
You look
got,
down. You see
got
the
more-
desert below you.
You got Morrowinded.
Actually, you see like a light. You're like above the cloud levels. Slightly. There's very light clouds, but you can see like you actually see like a little shape of what is Jeremy walk outside of the.
Oh my God.
It's like just like thinking and thinking and
And
thinking.
then
Son of a fucking bitch.
and then pop. Kyrie appears right next to you, also falling.
Hey, you shake his hand.
No, I threatened him because he made you disappear.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, you shouldn't have. I probably was a bad idea. I think he
David.
was some kind of demigod.
It was probably a bad idea to shake his hand.
This is probably a really bad day not to prepare Featherfall, right?
Oh, no.
The ground quickly is coming up towards you guys. And
This might be it, buddy.
cut
God.
to the other group. You're like, where are they? What?
Pythias
Okay.
goes like this. He just looks up.
Looks up, and the two of them hit the ground, bounce a couple of times, skid
Oh.
and slide.
Uh,
The two of you are totally fine.
Oh
You
my
take a little
God.
point of damage.
My bones feel
Oh.
like rubber, and my skin is made of paper.
oh my God. I run over to where they landed.
Can we
Are you
not
guys
walk
okay?
into random ass tents on the side of the desert anymore?
Hey, I still have the thing.
I inspect Kyrie for wounds. I like hold up his arm, like
You see no wounds.
spin around, like look at both sides of his face. Okay, I think you're all right. And then I go look at Damon, and are you all
Damon's
right,
putting on the
Damon?
circlet. Oh yeah.
Oh, scared the laugh out of me. I like slap Damon. Don't do that again, fool. Oh, I was
I
worried
didn't know
about
what
you.
would happen.
Now you do, and we'll never trust a man in a tent ever again.
Yeah,
Wait.
men suck.
What if this made it worth it?
What is it?
As far as I'm aware, it can do this, and I can I attune to it?
Let me check one.
In before it's a cursed item.
Oh, is my detect evil on good? Does it give anything off, like bad vibes?
Nope.
Bad vibes.
Vibes are the vibes aren't off.
I cast vibe check.
Yeah.
Detect
You
vibes.
don't actually have to attune to it.
I kind of turn it and I move it one way and I adjust the diamond and I'm gonna try to do what I think it does.
Um,
Up, and away, web. Go, 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 web, go.
you have to choose a target.
Pythias, run out there.
Shoot me.
Oh, Shoot me.
Okay, guys, we're gonna try it on Pythias.
Oh,
Let's
why
see
do
what
we
happens.
always have to try it on Pythias?
No, I feel bad.
He's a machine.
He's cute though, in a scary way.
You do it, and
In an unnatural way.
a ray of like fire shoots from the gem.
Ah!
And actually, it's 3 rays of it. Um,
Oh, I know
Okay.
what this is.
And they
Yep.
just
you see in the you see in the thing. So I'm assuming that's 2 hits.
Yes.
So then
Oh
you do-
no.
It's okay. He's got more hit points now.
Then I started blasting.
you do 16 points of fire damage.
Pythias just starts burning, and he's just like, meh, and he's fine. And I'm like, okay, it's pretty cool. I take it off. Who wants it?
What if you had died?
That would have been pretty bad luck.
But it's a lesson learned, right, Damon?
Damon
Well-
sits down.
What matters?
What's the lesson?
Don't take things from people you don't know.
When it seems too good to be true, don't accept it. There was no payment. All he asked for was a handshake, and you took it.
We're fine.
Nothing in life is free.
Yes, but it's very possible that you could have shook his hand and you would have disintegrated.
Okay.
Look, all that matters is that you're all right. Kyrie's all right. Let's put this behind us. Let's keep going. Still got a couple more days before we hit Treadwood.
I will say it did go best case scenario. We are all okay.
Come on, let's go.
Fine.
I also don't exactly know what I would do with an item like that. So
I mean, I do wear a circlet, so just saying.
I'll toss it to Farron.
Boop. Wait.
Did you catch it, or did you fumble it?
I got a 13.
it falls and fires circlet fires it.
It's like a laser light show.
You kind of like you catch it, but it's kind of a fumble catch. It's not like almost.
But I don't drop it.
You do not drop it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think his is like kind of in his hair a little bit, so I'd have to
Mhm.
put it on later. Or 2 circlets.
Gee, Mom. Gee,
fashion
Farron, why
choice.
did your mom give you 2 circlets?
And
Because
that's
I'm
that.
the favorite.
Do you guys continue on?
Yeah, let's go.
Mhm.
That's
Yep.
right.
he says in silence for the next day.
The rest of the journey goes by easy. There isn't very much encounters.
Tyler's like, I'll traumatize him once. And then we'll move along.
Eventually, you are getting closer to the city of Dreadwood, but there's like a split off in the path that turns you right and across. You kind of have to forge the river a little bit to get to it, and you go a few more hours, and you arrive at kind of a hilly area. There's a lot of hills there, and then you kind of follow the road and you press over a ridge, and you see like almost a large pit that then ends with it at one end of it. There is an entrance to a mine that says Ponderosa Mine, and that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh, thank
Cool.
God. Sorry. I was just about to message being like, I need food.
Awesome. Thanks to all the donations and stuff. I did those a little bit ago. Thanks to all the follows over on Twitch. We've had over 130 total people watching this entire time. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Streamlabs has this cool integration now where when the chat's open, I can see the total viewer count. So
That's
instead of
cool.
having to
Awesome.
like add it together.
Cool.
We've got a new break card video with some new art. So,
Yep, sure do. All right, cool. We'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Go
We'll be
get
right
some.
back.
Go get some G Fuel while you
Yeah.
wait for us.
And eat your vegetables,
All right. See you.
or else Jeremy will come for you.
Oh god.
Bye.